Tensions in Los Angeles escalated on Sunday as thousands of protesters took to the streets in response to President Donald Trump's deployment of the National Guard. The move blocked off a major freeway and saw self-driving cars on fire as law enforcement used tear gas, rubber bullets, and flashbangs to control the crowd. The demonstrations come after the president pledged to deport record numbers of people living in the USA illegally and tighten security along the US-Mexico border. His administration set a goal for US immigration and customs enforcement agents to arrest at least 3,000 migrants each day. However, the enforcement sweep has also affected some people legally residing in the country, including permanent residents, sparking legal challenges and further fueling protests.
I think that's honestly what's heartbreaking the most, because they're making it seem like they're really bad people, like criminals, and when they're not, when they're just trying to work hard for their own families.
I feel sad about how they treat our Latino people from Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador, Latino people from Mexico, Central and South America. I'm not happy about what's happening. These illegal raids are taking hard-working people. It's not fair, it's not right, it's not right, it's not right. We came to work.
Governor Gavin Newsom condemned the National Guard deployment as unlawful. Meanwhile, President Trump defended the move, calling the protests radical left riots and threatened strong law enforcement action.
Be watching it very closely, and when they spit at people, they spit. That's a new thing. They spit, and worse, you know what they throw at them, right? And when that happens, I have a little statement. They say, they spit, we hit. And I told them, nobody's going to spit on our police officers. Nobody's going to spit on our military.
Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum criticized the US government over the immigration raids and deployment of the National Guard in Los Angeles during a public event.
We do not agree with this way of addressing the immigration issue. The phenomenon will not be addressed with raids or violence. It will be by sitting down and working on comprehensive reform that takes into account all Mexicans on the other side of the border. That is our position, and we always call for peace, for non-violence, not to intensify any violent form of protest, none.
Legal experts warn that deploying military forces against civilians risks infringing on constitutional rights and upsetting the balance of federal and state powers. The protests continue near Los Angeles City Hall as the city remains deeply divided over immigration and law enforcement tactics.